Mr. Lucas Southerton. This video will help you make your first PA-TSA safety illustration computer generated. All new members have to do this as their first project. It's important that you read the rules first. If you didn't read through the rules, pause the video and read through them now. There's a few things I really want to emphasize. First of all, you're not allowed to use any copyrighted computer graphics. Pretty much anything you get off the internet is copyrighted. So you can either take pictures or you can get them from basically from a pool of stored pictures that I have on my folder on the network. I'll show you how to do that later. It does need to be on 8.5 by 14 paper, so keep that in mind. And in addition to the safety illustration, you also have to have the essay. Anyways, I'm going to go through the whole step right now. Easiest way to make this is Microsoft Word. It's probably not the best, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do a search for Microsoft Word. There it is. I'll double click on that. And here we have it. Before you start making your poster, you need to make sure the size is 8.5 by 14. So I'm going to go to, let's see, design, no, maybe layout. Here we go, size. The default is 8.5 by 11. That's your regular computer paper. You need to go 8.5 by 14. If I zoom out, let's see, so view, let's see, zoom, let's just say full page. You can see it's a tall, skinny paper. That's the way it should be. I'm going to zoom in again. Okay. So, tell you what. Let's figure out what we want to do our poster on. It can be on anything in the world, but you probably have to take your own pictures unless you get them from that specific place that I'm going to show you now. If you go to this PC and go to Home, double click, and go to Shared, I'll double click. And then I'm going to look for Mr. Southerton Lucas right here. And I'm going to go for TSA right here. This folder, by the way, is where all the TSA stuff is. Here are the rules for the other events. There's the general rules. I'll just pull that up quick so you can see those. So these are the rules for most events. If an event starts with PA-TSA, I'm going to close out of this. It's going to be right here, PA-TSA only events. And actually, I think I gave you all a hard copy of the safety poster rules, but if you didn't have a hard copy, let's see, here we go, PA-TSA safety illustration 67. Let's type that up here, 67, enter. Okay, here we go. There we go, must be on 8.5 by 14 paper. Copyrighted registered artwork is prohibited. This is also important. Photo consent and release form should be used if individuals are recognizable in the illustration. So if you have people in your poster, you need to have that form. See me for that form, or I think, right there it is. If you just scroll down, right there's the form, so you would print that page off. Okay, let me close out of this. By the way, if you were printing that page, let's just see what that is. That's page 69. I'd go File, Print. I would go to Pages, narrow it down to 69. I'm just going to check in the preview here to make sure it is the right page. Yep, there it is. And I would make sure the printer is the MS Tech BW. That's the printer in my computer lab. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and print that. So the preview looks good, I'll print. So you only need this form though if there's people in the poster that are recognizable. Let me close out of this. Anyway, the first reason why I did this is to show you that I have a folder here called Pictures for Safety Posters. If you click on this, these are pictures that I took. I recommend you view them as large icons. I'll click on this thing here. And you can use these for your poster as long as you say, hey, I got them from my teacher. Let's just say that my topic is going to be, how about safety glasses? Well, I changed my mind. I'm going to do the drill press, this drill press here. So I'm going to just go ahead and open this picture up. Let's see, I'm going to right click on it, I think I'll do copy. And now I'm going to go back to Microsoft Word. I'm going to paste that image in there. There we go. We have the image. This should be rotated. If I click on it and go to this thing here, I can rotate it. Oops, come on. There we go. Let me go back to home. By the way, this thing here is your text wrap options. I always recommend maybe doing square. This one here is square. That allows you to move the image around very effectively. I'm just going to go and zoom out, view, zoom, full page. And maybe I'll put the photo at the bottom. And you can do it however you want. It's your poster, but I think this kind of looks good. And maybe I'll go, let's be back to home. Maybe I'll center my text. I think a title should be pretty big. Maybe I'll make this really big. Maybe I'll make it a more interesting font. How about something like, I don't know, this looks pretty cool. There we go. I'll say drill, press, safety. And maybe I'm just going to make a list, a little bullet pointed list. Maybe I'll align it left. I'm just going to list some safety ideas here. Let's see here. So, let's see. Hold. Oops, for some reason, yeah. Hold material firmly. Use a clamp if the material is too, or if the, I don't know, if you need help holding it firmly. Anyway, you're gonna have to do some research, okay? Research the drill press safety or whatever it is that your topic's on. Do your research and make sure the content in your poster is good, okay? Anyways, so. Okay. Drill press safety. Let's make that center adjusted. I think that always looks nice. Maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. We're trying to impress the judges here, so whatever you can do to make this look nice, do it. So 12 point off to the left. And I would type, the first paragraph is going to be maybe why you chose the theme you did. So I'd say something like, I don't know, the theme for the safety poster illustration was safety first when using technology. For my poster, I decided to make it on drill press safety. And I would go ahead and just, type some works, explain how drill presses are technology, and, maybe share the definition of technology. Maybe I'd share a story about how important it is for people to be safe with a drill press. Whatever you can do to impress the judges, do it. I'll say I don't want you to ramble, but generally speaking, the more you can say, the better. So let's pretend I had, a couple more sentences here. I'd want at least, 4, 5, 6 sentences in that paragraph. And then the second paragraph is going to be on how you made the poster. So I'd say, for my poster, I used Microsoft Word, or whatever it is that you used. You would say what steps you took. You would want to explain everything you did. You want to definitely say where you got the picture from. So if you got your picture from the shared folder on the network, you have to say something like that. If you took your own picture, you have to say something like that. If you got it off the internet, you have to say that, but honestly, don't get it off the internet because it's going to be copyrighted. So I'd say, I use Microsoft Word. I got my picture from my teacher who had pictures for us to use in a shared folder on the network. Or if you took your own picture, again, you'd say that. Anyways, folks, that's how you make a safety poster. There are better ways to do it. If you use Photoshop, you could probably make a much cooler poster. But the important thing is that you have quality information. You're following all the rules. Anyway, if you have any questions, come see me. And I encourage you to maybe watch this video a few times till you really got it down. All right, thanks.